Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me here for this here video. And so, yes, we're going to be talking about Week 16 here, and I'm going to give my projections for who I think is going to win. And hey, this time of the year, there's a lot of key matchups coming up here. For some teams, it's just trying to buy for a playoff spot. Other teams, it is positioning yourselves for the upcoming NFL draft and stuff like that. Others, we're still fighting for a first-round bye. So many things going on here, so many close matchups here. Very few teams have secured their spot into the NFL playoffs. But let's go ahead and dive right into this one. And so first up, you've got the Baltimore Ravens on the road against the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, the Ravens, they lost against the Green Bay Packers in a close one. Obviously, Lamar Jackson did not play, but Huntley did a fantastic job in that one. So whether or not Lamar Jackson plays or not, we will see whether or not he will be able to. He's yet to practice as of the point of this video, but he was already, listed as questionable. So I guess we can expect him to be out there pretty much for that sake. But Cincinnati, last time they played the Baltimore Ravens, they were able to win on the road in a big-time matchup. Being at home, I like the Bengals in this one. I know for the good part of this season, I've been sort of just waiting to see how the Bengals are going to play out this season. Baltimore started off hot, but I just feel like right now, Cincinnati has a prime opportunity at home to win a key matchup here against Baltimore Ravens. I don't know which offense is going to show up here for Baltimore. If Lamar goes out there, I'm going to go ahead and say the Bengals win this one, final score being 28-20 over the Ravens. Next up, you've got the Jacksonville Jaguars on the road at the Jets. The two teams that held the first two picks last year, and they're competing once again to see which team's going to have the earlier draft this year. Right now, I think that the Jacksonville Jaguars, they have an opportunity to go out there and try to get a win here. But being down in New York, I got to say that I think that it's going to be a close one, but I think the Jets find a way to win at home. Final score being, I'm going to go Jets 31, Jaguars 27. 31-27 over the Jags. All right, so next up, Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots here. So this is a huge game right now. Both of these teams, 3-1 in the division. The Patriots won the first time. This will be down here in New England. But so many factors to take into consideration the last time these two teams played, even though it was just a couple weeks ago. The weather was huge. Obviously, the wind and stuff like that played a big factor in the play calling and stuff. Patriots coming fresh off a loss. Bills coming fresh off a win here. And so, this is a potential revenge game here for the Bills. We'll see how that plays out. But I've got the Patriots winning this one 23 to, I'm going to go 23-17 in this one. 23-17 Patriots over the Bills. Next up, we've got the Chargers on the road at the Houston Texans. Houston Texans, they had a big-time victory versus the Jacksonville Jaguars last week. But I'm expecting the Chargers to come out here and win this one. Final score being Chargers 34, Texans 20. So 34-20 down in Houston. So Pittsburgh versus Kansas City. Kansas City has been playing really good football as of late, but I think that this Pittsburgh game, I think this is going to be a very close matchup here. I think it's going to come down to a last drive of the game situation here. I think that I see the potential here for Pittsburgh to upset the Chiefs here in this scenario. Obviously, for Pittsburgh at 7-6-1, every game is very important right now. But I just feel that right now, I think the Chiefs still win this one, but the Pittsburgh Steelers make it close 24-23 in that one. Broncos versus the Raiders. I think that this one right here could go either way. Both teams are 7-7. I think I'm going to lean with the Raiders here being at home. Las Vegas here. I trust their quarterback situation a lot better than the Broncos here. So I think the Raiders win this one. Final score being, I'm going to go 26-24. Raiders over the Broncos. All right, so we've got the 49ers and the Titans here. Both teams come in here. This could be a really physical game right here, like how both teams match up against each other here. However, 49ers have been playing better football as of late than the Tennessee Titans, although Tennessee right now at 9-5, 4-1 in the division though. But obviously Indianapolis right now is catching fire, so they certainly need to win this game. They're going to be at home here. I'm going 49ers tonight. I got them winning 26-13 in this one. Browns versus the Green Bay Packers. I got Green Bay winning this one. I think Green Bay scores 35. I think the Browns get about, I'm going to go 35-20. So Green Bay over the Browns. All right, Indianapolis Colts on the road against the Arizona Cardinals. This is a Saturday game. This is a game the Cardinals really must win. But Indianapolis also must win as well. This could be a huge opportunity, especially if the 49ers do take care of business here for Indianapolis and just trying to make it a lot closer. Obviously, Tennessee would have the tiebreaker if they had the same record, because the Colts have lost to Tennessee 2 times this season. But with that being said, the way that they're trending right now, they very well could take this division at the very end. We'll see how that plays out. But I think that the Arizona Cardinals have a chance here to go out here and beat the Colts, with the final score being 26-20 over the Colts, 26-20. So I like that one. Although I know the Colts present a real challenge there, but I do think that, the way James Conner's been running and stuff like that, if Kyler Murray can go out there and play a great game, protect the football, and use this athleticism, it's an opportunity for Arizona to win at home. Speaking of winning at home, the Saints versus the Dolphins, the way that Saints defense looked against Tampa Bay, I have no doubt in their defense. It's just their offense that gives me pause from time to time for the Saints, but I think they win this one 24-17 over the Dolphins. All right, Giants versus the Eagles here. I think the Eagles have a great situation going on here in terms of just finishing out their schedule. Obviously, a lot of key division games, but these are winnable division games here. So against the New York Giants, I got the Eagles winning. Final score being Eagles. I'm going to go Eagles 31, Giants 17, 31-17. All right, Buccaneers on the road at the Panthers here. I got the Buccaneers winning, even though I know they've got a lot of injuries and stuff going on. I still expect them to go out there and to win. It's just not going to probably be by as much, but I still got them winning. I'm going to go final score 27-17 over the Panthers, 27-17, Buccaneers. All right, Detroit Lions versus the Atlanta Falcons here. I could see a scenario where the Detroit Lions can get the upset win here, if you want to call it that, against the Atlanta Falcons here. However, I think Atlanta does enough. Cordell Patterson has a bounce-back game, and I think that he gets 2 touchdowns in this one. I think the Falcons win, final score being 28-16 in this one. Rams versus Vikings here. Rams have been playing a lot better here. I know they had that cold stretch towards the middle of the season, but they're playing better here. Minnesota, though, Minnesota's trying to make that strong push for the playoffs here. I think they're going to make one heck of an effort in this one, but ultimately I think the Rams win this one, final score being 34-28. Bears versus Seahawks. Russell Wilson, I don't know what's going on with him this year. It just hasn't been this year. However, I'm even more concerned about Chicago's offense in this one. So I think Seattle wins this one 26-13. And so now the final one, Washington football team on the road against the Dallas Cowboys here. Give me Dallas in that matchup. Dallas is going to win that one, final score being, I'm going to go 30-21. So 30-21, Cowboys over the Washington football team. So there you have it, guys. Those are my selections for which teams that I got winning here. And as you can see, I favor a lot of the home teams here. I can certainly see scenarios where, for example, Baltimore could win, Jacksonville could win, Buffalo could win, Pittsburgh could get the upset. So for the Broncos here, also Tennessee, the Colts. There's a lot of games that could go either way, honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, those are the ones that I feel most strongly about that I could certainly see. Yes, definitely going to be watching that Pittsburgh game, though, for the upset over the Chiefs. That could happen there. Going to be interested to see how Tennessee looks in that one. They've been certainly running the ball a lot better and stuff. But a lot of things to see how it's going to play out, obviously. But those are my picks. Let me know the picks that you guys have for this week. Appreciate you guys so much for checking out the stream. Well, checking out the channel, I mean. But appreciate you guys. And I will be streaming tonight for the 49ers and the Titans, along with a couple other games. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed and have your notification bells turned on. But with that being said, thank you guys so much, and see you guys next video.